Today's topic is going to be on a little phenomenon I've noticed, and I'm calling it the Great Change. So, for perspective, I have a unique perspective on what's going on around us because I work in the trenches with individuals talking about their goals, their wishes, their dreams, what's bothering them, how can they be happier in their current lifestyle, all through the spectrum of financial services. And what I've noticed over the past bunch of years and most recently is that I really enjoy the conversations about and the art of financial planning. The science of it, running models and guidance there, it's kind of second nature after a while, right? You get good at it. Doctor does 10,000 knee replacements. The next one's just as important, but it's not as um, challenging to some degree. It's important, but it becomes somewhat easier. Where I really get a lot of enjoyment these days is what I call the art of financial planning. That's where we really peel the onion back and get to the heart of people's goals and dreams and happiness and wishes and talk about how do we make that happen. Now, and again, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, so I've seen a lot through my days. What's interesting, and this is what I'm calling the great change phenomenon, is recently I've noticed over the past 3 to 6 months, I've seen more people make a big life altering change, whether that's change a job they've been at for a while and have realized they're unhappy. I've seen a lot of people get separated or divorced over the past couple of months. I've seen a lot of people move somewhere that was seemingly completely random. Like, oh, I didn't know you ever wanted to move to Wyoming. And sure enough, now they're here. So it's been a really unique situation going around and around me and what I've seen. And so the question then becomes, right, because I'm an inquisitive person by nature. So the question then becomes, why? Why is there such an uptick in people shaking up their lives and making a change? So I don't have the answer, but I have a hypothesis, which is, and I kind of saw this coming even during COVID, is for the past couple of years, we've been cooped up in our house. We've maintained a decent financial position, most of us. And I think you saw people do some real soul searching during that time. They had more time to reflect than normal. They had more time to spend either working or with their loved ones or in an area. And I think we've seen is people really reflect on, is this how they want the rest of their life to be? And if not, what changes do they need to make? And looking at it through a self-reflecting spectrum, if you will, what changes do they have to make to be happier, to live the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years of their life as ideally as they'd like to? And so that's my hypothesis. I think that's what has led to this great change is a lot of alone time, a lot of time with others, extreme exposure to different situations. And I think that makes people really reflect. So that's my take. My final thought for you is this is what we do for a living. This is really what I find interesting. A lot of my colleagues here at Diversified is it's not just about investments or modeling. It's about the core of why we do it, which is to help people truly uncover their life goals, uncover what makes them happy, and then work with them, collaborate to try to have their lifestyle through financial planning and other planning mirror and mimic what that ideal lifestyle is. And that's something we take a lot of time and pride in training and learning. So that's all. The great change is here. Maybe you've noticed. If not, maybe this makes you a little more conscious on it. And love to hear if you made any great change in your life or considering it. As always, I'm Andrew Rosen, President of Diversified. Stay wealthy, stay healthy, and stay happy.